They wanted to see you fall apart, piece by piece. They smiled when they saw you drowning in silence, because your pain made them feel powerful. They didn't just want to watch you fail, they wanted to witness your destruction. But here's the truth they never understood. Some people are built in the fire, some souls learn to breathe in the smoke, and you are one of them. While they waited for your collapse, you were busy becoming something unbreakable. Every scar, every wound, every night you thought you'd never survive, it was all part of the design. You were never meant to be ordinary. You were meant to rise from their expectations and haunt their guilt. They wanted to see you break because they feared your potential. They sensed something dangerous inside you, not violence, but power. The kind of power that can't be controlled, bought, or manipulated. The kind that grows in silence and strikes when no one expects it. They laughed when you stumbled, whispered when you failed, and celebrated your setbacks. But what they didn't realize is that every loss sharpened your mind. Every betrayal rewired your heart. You weren't falling apart. You were reconstructing yourself into something far stronger. They live for control. They feed on weakness. And when they met someone who refused to bow, they panicked. Because the strongest threat to manipulators is a person who no longer cares about approval. You stopped begging to be seen, and that's when they saw your true power. They wanted to break you so you'd fit their narrative. Fragile, predictable, silent. But you tore that story apart. You wrote your own script in the ashes they left behind. And now you've become the one thing they never expected, a mystery they can't solve. You see, breaking you wasn't their goal. It was their entertainment. They needed your chaos to distract them from their own emptiness, because deep down, they envied your strength, the way you kept moving, even when everything was bleeding. They wanted to study your pain, to watch how far they could push before you'd finally shatter. But you didn't. You endured. You adapted. You turned pain into precision and heartbreak into focus. That's what terrified them, that even broken you remained dangerous. They wanted to see you scream, to beg, to lose control. Instead, you went quiet. And nothing is more frightening than silence from someone they tried to destroy. Because silence means calculation. It means patience. It means they've already lost. You walked through your own ruins and didn't just survive. You started building again. Piece by piece, stronger and colder than before. They thought they had broken you, but all they did was remove your mercy. Now you see through everyone, the lies, the manipulation, the fear. You've become what they could never be, free. The sweetest revenge was never destruction, it was transformation. You didn't need to fight them, expose them, or scream their names. You just had to keep rising quietly, because nothing hurts them more than watching you thrive after they buried you. They wanted a victim, but you became a lesson. You became the proof that their cruelty was powerless. They took everything they could, yet you still walked away with something they'll never have. Peace. That's the irony, isn't it? They tried to control you through pain, but pain is now what drives you. Every failure, every rejection, every betrayal, it became your blueprint. They taught you exactly what not to become. And in doing so, they created their own replacement. So let them talk, let them laugh. Because while they waste their lives trying to break others, you've learned how to rebuild yourself endlessly. And one day, they'll realize the truth. They didn't watch you break. They watched you become untouchable. They wanted to see you break, but you didn't break. You evolved. They turned you into the very thing they feared most, someone who doesn't need validation, mercy, or permission to exist. The storm they sent to destroy you only cleared the path for your rebirth. And now, every step you take is a reminder to them, a reminder of what happens when you underestimate the quiet ones. You are no longer the target. You are the test, the proof that pain, in the right hands, becomes power. So let them remember this. You can't destroy what was designed to rise again. They wanted to see you break. Instead, They watched you become legend. If this message reached you, it's because you were meant to hear it. Don't let their doubt write your story. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and keep walking the path of those who rise in silence, because the game has only just begun.